Hi, I'm really glad you're here. Today, I want to tell you about a moment that almost no one remembers, but that could have changed our world completely. Have you ever thought about how fragile our connection to space really is? We live surrounded by satellites, navigation, internet, weather forecasts, military systems, financial synchronization. Almost everything depends on invisible signals above us. And yet, most people never look up. There was a day when scientists realized something terrifying. If the sun had released its energy slightly differently, we could have lost global communication. Let's talk about solar storms. The sun is not calm. It is constantly erupting, releasing bursts of electromagnetic energy. Most of the time, Earth's magnetic field protects us. But sometimes, powerful solar flares and coronal mass ejections hit directly. When that happens, satellites can malfunction, GPS signals distort, radio communication collapses. In extreme cases, power grids fail. In 2012, a massive solar storm passed through Earth's orbit. NASA later confirmed, if it had hit us directly, the damage could have reached trillions of dollars. Power outages lasting months, global communication breakdown, technological paralysis. We were lucky. But luck is not a system. And here's what most people don't realize. Modern civilization is far more vulnerable than we think. In 1859, during the Carrington Event, the strongest solar storm ever recorded. Telegraph systems sparked. Some machines operated without power, purely from induced currents. Now imagine that level of intensity in today's world. Air traffic systems, internet backbone, banking networks, satellites in orbit. We rely on a fragile electromagnetic balance, and the sun doesn't ask for permission. That day in 2012, scientists watched the monitors in silence. Models updated, data streamed in, and they understood something simple and terrifying. We live under a star, a living, dynamic, unstable star. This isn't science fiction, it's astrophysics, and yet we wake up every morning assuming stability. That's what fascinates me most. The world almost lost contact with space, not forever, but long enough to remind us, control is an illusion, and sometimes the only thing between normal life and global disruption is timing. In the next part, I'll tell you about something even stranger, not above us, but below. Because there was a sound from the depths of the ocean that scientists still debate today. Stay with me. The sound from the deep that scientists still debate. Welcome back. If you're still here, it means you feel it too. This quiet tension beneath the surface of our world. We talked about space. Now let's go deeper. Pacific Ocean. Underwater microphones, hydrophones, were installed to monitor deep-sea activity. Their purpose was simple: detect tectonic movement, ice shifts, underwater phenomena, and then they recorded something, not short, not subtle, but powerful, massive, low. The sound was later named the Bloop. Why? Because it resembled a deep, rising underwater tone, as if something enormous had moved in the dark. The signal was so strong that sensors thousands of kilometers apart detected it. Think about that. The source had to be huge or incredibly powerful. Scientists proposed explanations. Massive ice cracking near Antarctica, submarine geological shifts. Years later, the official explanation leaned toward ice movement. But even then, one thing remained clear. The ocean is largely unexplored. Over 70% of our planet is covered by water, yet less than 20% has been thoroughly mapped. We know more about the moon's surface than the deep ocean floor. Down there, pressure crushes metal. Darkness is absolute. temperatures hover near freezing, and still, life exists. Extreme life. When the bloop was recorded, media speculation exploded. Was it biological? Was it geological? The truth is simpler and stranger. We don't fully know, and that is what unsettles people. Not monsters, not fantasies, but the scale of the unknown. We live between two mysteries: space above, depth below. And both are vast, both are powerful, both are beyond our complete control, and that brings us to something even more important. In the final part, I'll connect these two stories and show you what they reveal about us. Stay with me. Between the sky and the deep, and the fragile space in between. If you've made it this far, you're not just watching, you're thinking. Let's connect the two stories. Solar storms above, uncharted depths below. What do they have in common? Vulnerability. On one side, the sun, electromagnetic forces, radiation bursts, solar flares capable of disrupting satellites. If a major event hits Earth directly, navigation fails, internet collapses, power grids shut down. On the other side, the ocean floor. Tectonic plates shift silently. Underwater cables carry global internet traffic. Yes, most intercontinental internet runs through cables on the ocean floor. Not through space, not through the air, through thin lines underwater. One major underwater event can damage communication infrastructure. We exist between cosmic and geological forces, and somehow we call it stability. Our civilization is technologically advanced, but structurally delicate. One intense solar storm, one massive tectonic shift, and the systems we depend on pause. But here's what inspires me. We keep exploring. We launch satellites. We map the ocean floor. We model solar behavior. We live in uncertainty and still move forward. Maybe that's our strength. We don't control the sun. We don't control tectonic plates. But we observe. And awareness might be the most powerful protection we have. So let me ask you, what unsettles you more? The sky above or the depths below? Because the real story is not fear. It's perspective. We are small, but conscious. And that matters. If this resonated with you, subscribe. Like the video so I know you want more stories like them, the sign. And insane sign and putchi and sign to say the next in twee and sayings episodes queen same. The sign to say episode will explore another real event that sounds like a conspiracy but is documented history. Thank you for being here. Stay aware and I'll see you next time.